Hi, buddy. Welcome back. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here. So I'm trying to remember. It's been a couple of days since I recorded the last episode. I record a lot of these pretty far ahead of time. Wow, this Mutilus Beast is almost rank 7 already. So I guess the auto-resolve gives him a lot of kills. He did get a decent amount in like one fight, but that's pretty nice. I haven't checked to see if it's 2 or 3 turns to recruit the Soul Grinder or the Mutilus Beast. Sometimes the big monsters are 3 turns. I really feel like there should be almost nothing in the game that should be 3 turns. Maybe like dragons or something, like maybe the highest level of dragons for some factions, or like some tier 5 unit that flies that is like can totally dominate, maybe. But 3 turns is such a long time to recruit, especially when global like doubles that, you know. So by the time you get to tier 5 for most factions, like you're not recruiting them at their home station with your main army. You're gonna be too far away, too advanced. Okay, so this one does not have any vulnerabilities in terms of blind spots with towers, so we're just gonna have to power through. Now we can send these to like the side door over here if we need it. I don't think we're gonna need it, but oh yeah, I was just thinking the other day, I guess it was this morning when I was drinking coffee, just kind of getting the kids ready for school, just randomly, thinking that, I was like, how can they fix some of these good guy factions that just don't have any siege things, like Kislev and Empire? And, I mean, you can put the cannons at, like, tier 2 or 3, I think that would be reasonable. But you could also just give them, like, either some kind of army ability that sieges, like that stone hammer thing. I think the dwarves maybe get that, I can't remember. Where it's just like, you can just break a wall and it allows you to... You just really, you don't even have to break the wall. Just allow something that can siege. So that you don't have to sit there and make the equipment. That's the biggest thing. Because like normal infantry can still knock down these doors really easily.
Warriors of Tzeentch, a destined place.
I guess let's go ahead and seal this up too. Sorry, I might be a little slow. Like I said, it's a little bit earlier in the morning. Still trying to a bearing set up here.
It is destiny. Doom descends.
Now, how is this still... Okay, there are people up there still. Okay, the halberds. I guess let's just get up the ladders. I don't even think we're going to need most of these guys. But let's just get them out of there. Not really giving me a great like area here. I guess we need to get rid of this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is doing all the damage over here? Just those towers? They seriously have people that are tracking me to still put those towers up. Okay.
Warriors of Tzeentch.
God. Wiped him real fast. I should have probably done that change thing. I don't know if I had that earlier or not. I mean, the fight's gonna be over. We don't need most of these people. I forgot to even. I don't feel like firing over the walls would even matter here. I mean, we're just gonna destroy all of these guys. I'm pretty sure. We did finally get the doors open too. So yeah, my micro not the sharpest here. Not the sharpest, but that's a problem though. We gotta shut that up. Get the air squad over here dealing with this. Yeah, that's pretty good AoE spell when they stand in it. It only says 4 damage per second, but that's 4 damage per model per second. So if you have a bunch of models stacked up, and they only have, you know, if there's like, what, 100 and they have 8,000 health, that means they have 80 health each, so, and it looks like it actually will kill them. Like, some of these things do, like, damage, but they don't kill a lot of, like, actual units. It, like, redistributes it or something. I'll tell you what, these guys are hanging in there a little bit longer than I thought they would.
Warriors of Tzeentch, the Raven's justice.
Let's say, okay, it's probably about it. Damn, some Forsaken really got kind of dinged up a little bit there, but we'll probably be alright. Immortal's Beast still killed 132. Just nuts, because I didn't even, like, put them in there for a big part of the first initial setup. I still think, I mean, I think it's borderline worth the 25. I mean, it depends on how much money you make and what you like. But again, like, these expansions only come out like twice a year or something, maybe 3 times a year. It's 25 bucks. Like, I mean, if you do this whole campaign, it's probably 25 hours, right? I think it feels substantially different. I've said this a lot. That's campaign, but power-wise, yes, maybe it's a little OP just because you can't interact with the cult. But, like, fun-wise, like, the battles are still interesting, a lot of them. The quest battles are very interesting. There's a lot of story behind it. And if you enjoy doing it, which I think a lot of people probably will, you know, it's going to give you 25 hours. Oh, the tier 1 is only 200 gold. Okay. I thought it was like 500 gold. Maybe that's the tier 2 is 5. Because I think it used to be 500 then 1,000. So, whatever the case, we'll update it. We're at 15. I thought... Is it after 15? I thought we were supposed to have an option to upgrade to Big Bird at 15. Is there not? Is there not an option for that, or does that trigger at like the end of a turn or something?
I like it.
Okay, Arcane Conduit. That's what, permanent? 40%? We got 2 levels. I mean, maybe Cascading Fire Cloak? It's like, so I'm not going to use Burning Head. I feel like the Tzeentchian version is better. The little fire spell. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Burning Head is good, but it's still, like, it's a lot more expensive. I'm thinking Fire Cloak is at least unique, just in case somebody gets in trouble, like my Mutilate's Beast is getting clapped or something. So I obviously wouldn't use it very often, but it's like just in case some of my units are pinned, or like a lord or a hero gets pinned, and I just want that melee defense. I feel like I have so much AoE already at my disposal. Yeah, let's just get it, just for the fact that it's a unique utility. Okay. So we've got that. We built everything that's relevant there. I mean, we could start building the cult spreaders too if we really wanted to, because we're so rich. Or the diplomacy stuff. It's 10 turns for that. How much discoverability is it? It stays at 10 the whole time, and it costs 200 gold. Again, Warriors of Chaos and Beastmen, Norska, doesn't matter that much. Tzeentch could matter if I go down south. I still don't think I've spotted him yet. No. I mean, he might even be dead. I don't know. Oh, it looks like Dalson's getting kind of clapped here. My boy Icket Claw. Yeah, I mean, these elves are looking kind of weak. Maybe I can do the elf thing, because Icket's sort of taken over down here. It's a little surprising. I'm kind of surprised that Icket... I mean, Icket is a very strong lord if the player plays it, but for other people, maybe not as much. Maybe I could be doing some of these spreader cults. Or the diplomatic stuff. Okay, Changeling. So we already did that. Guess we just come over here and grab Temple of Cain next. Is the elf or the dwarf still here? He is. Okay. This guy's still recruiting. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's just knock this out.
Let us bring them change. There are seekers after wisdom here.
Now, elves can make quite a bit of money. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. I know they reclassified it in terms of their slave income. And I don't remember if it's a,
Pandemonium is my name.
I don't remember, like, if that's something that I'm going to be able to leech or not through symbiotic stuff. Or if that's just, like, not affiliated with their buildings. It's, like, the slave income from dictates and stuff like that. Okay, so... Bombardment, alright. Get some spells. Higher weapon strength than usual, I think. Charge bonus, armor. So these are both up by 10 with my current bonuses.
Whisperer of unwelcome truths.
Melee attack, defense, and reload reduction for all armies with allied recruitment. I mean, if the beastmen are, like, alive and well, like, befriending some beastmen could be good. I think I want Seer of Destiny, though. Like, getting a military alliance or a defensive alliance with some beastmen just so we can get some of their large units, because they do have some good units. Cygors, the Minotaurs with anti-large. Okay, I think all the rest of that's all good. How much? 220. Okay, so how much is this gonna give? 228, so not great so far, but I think I was just kind of YOLO expanding that. They haven't repaired it yet. Little troll. Okay, and then we're still getting, we started to get Way of Force Peace I think that's probably a good move. Just stall the Glean Magic, whatever, and just get that, because that's a good way. I can just spend like a ton of books and get someone off me, particularly the Norskins. I mean, open gates could be good in some fights. If it's going to be like a really, really hard siege, maybe.
Whoever would think this unwise?
Let's see.
Magic of change.
Okay. So we're grabbing a couple of Skaven here. We're recruiting everything we can. Okay, that's all good. These guys are getting clapped. Herdstone does allow people to recruit some things.
Whole world's gonna me.
Oh, I'm already at war with the two people he's at war with. Now, I believe, right? Orion and Carcassonne. Yeah, so I can't offer that. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I guess as long as I don't think he's at war with I don't know how the Skaven are gonna feel about that. Scabby Eye, I mean, they have nothing that I really want. They're about to get wiped. I mean, I guess it's gonna piss off Clan Moors. I'll just let it go. These dwarves are getting a little big for their britches here, man. We might have to clap them a bit. Okay, the ogres, of course, are taking over here. Ogres have some very good things. Can I not befriend ogres? I don't know how they feel about me. Probably not great. Don't like it.
Spear you upon my hook. Hack you apart with my cleaver.
Still not enough. Okay. Alright. Just trying to figure out how to use this allied, you know, all these bonuses we get for allies, but like almost everybody hates us. Again, except for Chaos. I don't think I can recruit Chaos stuff. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess like with the strongholds, I'm trying to remember, can you recruit like just straight high level units from the stronghold? I thought almost everything had to go through that system of advancement, right? Recruitment ranks. Unless I can recruit those, I don't know. Alright, let me look through the buildings real quick. I mean, I'm starting to get a crazy amount of gold. It's gonna go down to like 5,000 a turn, 4,000 a turn once I finish like my main army, or that new army that I'm building, but still, it's 10 turns. I mean, again, I guess I can cancel it if I need to, but 150, God, that's 20, it's 30 turns before it breaks even. I still don't think that's good. Like, the only tier 3s that I want are things that are going to get me a lot of money, as far as the money buildings go. Like the major ports. It's definitely beginning to be an argument to be made for just like what are we talking about money-wise here? 52, yeah. I feel like their baseline money buildings that I'm going to have access to are not going to be good. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like they're not going to be good, and they get their money through some kind of slave mechanic that I can't tap into with these symbiotic buildings. That's my sense of it, but I don't know that for sure, because I just can't remember how the dark, like the rework of the Dark Elves. I can't remember if I looked through all those or not. Gunpowder. And a lot of these places, I don't know. Okay, we'll just go to the next turn. I'll think about it. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but I don't want to spend forever. I do want to actually try to complete the campaign. So, spreading of the cults, it's a 6% chance if I want to pay 200 gold a turn. If that takes an average of, what, 15 turns at 6%, that'd give me 90%. 16, maybe even 17 turns to get a spread. I will have paid 200 gold for 17 turns. That's like 3,400 gold. Then I have to put a money building there, which is 1,000. So that's 4,700 gold and 18 turns in order to earn 150 gold a turn. And then I'm still paying for the cult building 200 gold a turn. So I'm still negative after all that. I'd have to have a double spread. Or, I mean, I guess once I upgrade it to tier 2, which is an additional, whatever that number is, like 1,500 gold, like 5 turns. Now we're talking 23 turns and like something along the neighborhood of 5,000 total invested gold in order to get effectively plus 100 gold per turn. So it'd take 50 turns to pay for itself off of one thing. I just don't think it's a good value proposition, because we don't gain anything from spreading those cults very much, because we're not required to spread the cults for our victory condition. Nothing is like, hey, you have to do this many things. Okay, here, yes, we have this. Okay, I want to do it. Okay, so it's at the end of turn that it triggers. Okay, well, they're gone. How does that affect my chance to do that quest? I'm going to assume it's going to invalidate it. Cancel. Yeah. Okay, so I just didn't kill him fast enough. I mean, there's no way I just could have gotten there fast enough, I don't think. Unless I just completely skipped all the Dark Elf stuff and just beeline straight for him. Maybe. But I didn't know how dire of straits they're in. I guess I could look and see, okay, they have, like, no red. They're, like, all yellow. Raid this region, the Black Pit. It's probably not happening. Well, on my way down I can, actually. Alright, I haven't seen one of these dudes before. So let's see what they're all about here. I mean, I assume this is probably a lot like Kairos, but without the really powerful abilities. Let me see. Gaze of Fate. Okay, that's what the other dudes have. So I lost 7 levels doing this. They fly, which is nice. Of course, the other dude was on a disc, so he was flying too. Okay, he can go Unspottable Stalk. So I guess he can run up and cast magic with that. And get Immortality. So can the other guy at level 20, presumably. Pink Fire, Gleam Magic. -10. Tzeentch's Firestorm. Greater Conduit. Or Greater Arcane. So you get 60%. And spell mastery plus 10%. I'm not sure this dude's worth it, and he doesn't have ranged attack. So you don't get a lot of value out of the ranged attack, but... I mean, he's a lot more durable. He's like 8,000 HP. I guess he can get in there and mix it up. So he has 50-50 with 60 armor. And does like a lot of armor-piercing damage. Causes terror, presumably. Oh, he comes with spell mastery. Okay. Automatically. He comes with prismatic plurality. Let me see. He is a siege attacker. He has 20% resistance. A lot of spell resistance. Okay, so he's like a better standalone fighter. Grimoires from all buildings, plus 25% campaign line of sight. Now, is this because I had these traits before I transformed? Like the prismatic plurality I just got and that just hasn't updated yet? Or does he like actually have that? The fact that he can fly down and like actually kill archers and fight things though, I mean, you don't want to like underestimate that. That's pretty significant. Especially on a siege. I guess we can give him Tormentor Sword. Any other followers? No. Okay, and I think we're just going... We want Root Marcher. I think we want Inspiring Presence. Ooh, what are... That's a new one. What are Fires of Change, I think, right? Or no, it's just flipped. So this is usually over here. Okay, so double pink fire, I think. That one's useful. Fires of Change. Glean, I'm not sure that's worth. It costs 8 magic, so you can, like, regenerate more magic. It does steal some magic from them, but, like, does that really matter? Yeah, I really just need to get back to Infernal Gateway and get Greater Arcane Conduit going. But I need Root Marcher at this point, because we're trying to cover a lot of ground here. Okay.
This aids my machination.
Machinations.
I'll have your soul.
I always thought it was machinations, but maybe that's just dirty American speak. Oh, I'm not at war with them yet?
Champion of the lady.
Shadow Legion might befriend us for that. Can we see Shadow Legion? What is he even classified as? Just Chaos Warrior?
Godmaker.
Do you wish to be crowned as the ever-chosen too? Still, this will not end well.
Change is coming.
That's fine. Yeah, I think we should be able to replenish that. It's not bad, money-wise, actually. It's because they have, let's see, fields. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played Bretonia. There's probably, like, one of the least requested things for me to do in the past when people used to donate money for campaigns. You can still do that. You can still donate if you want to see me play something. It's just $3 an episode, minimum 10 episodes. Even with all the inflation, same rate for 6 years. But yeah, it was probably Bretonia. I think the least popular factions, if I had to guess, are probably Tomb Kings, Vampire Counts, and Bretonia. Vampire Counts, I think, have the potential to actually be pretty cool. Like, I was looking at them, and I might do a playthrough of them pretty soon. They're very aggressive. They're pretty much a horde faction with their shipbuilding mechanic. They have some interesting unit diversity and choices. I think they look pretty solid. Okay, so that's where Malekith is. So I think like burning should remove all the buildings, but if you get into a weird situation where you have to attack the town again, you should have the option of do nothing. Or you should be able to like ignore town zone of controls or something. That might take too much extra coding. But
Chaos awaits.
okay, still waiting here. Guess I can split this dude in this army. Get some of those dates if I want it. Okay, I think we've got everything here. 100 gold a turn. I mean, again, it's like 30 turns, 40 turns for it to pay for itself. I'm not as confident with that. Let's go ahead and put a book thing there. I don't need any more books for now, but whatever. Okay. And we looked at this already, I'm pretty sure.
Faster than any.
Can maybe befriend the Dread Fleet. They do have some pretty good units at the end of the day. I mean, I guess that's another option, is I could put a lot of the like symbiotic stuff in there.
Contribute or make war. It matters little.
I'm not gonna fight him.
Either is designed. As my power ascends.
I might as well. Let me just see that. So like with Empire, for example, where I've got the that Civil War in the Empire doesn't seem to really matter that much. I mean, they still like super hate me, right? Recent events involving Reichland plus 41. So I am getting some diplomacy. It's like, again, something like 2 per turn or something for that building, that tier 3 tricky building. So I could try like putting up a bunch of those everywhere. And yeah, if you have like 10 of those, you know, if you invest like 80,000 gold, you know, maybe I could push like more of these into defensive alliances so I could But, you know, this building, I think it's this one. No, it's this one. But it's like, man, I guess I could just do the tier 2. I mean, it's not that expensive. It's just 1,000 gold. But the places that are like, they're going to hate me. The places where I have all these things set up. I think. Okay, this guy's looking kind of weak. Maybe I could go over there to those guys next.
Yes.
Yeah, like, sure, I could set those up in Nagaron, but to establish those cults, I am fighting them and sacking their towns. So that's going to far outweigh, like, it's going to take 1,000,000 turns for that to even out. Because you can't, like, surreptitiously sneak a lot of these buildings in. Except through the special dudes you can get. Okay, we'll just go next. Next turn. So, like, yeah, you can get those special cultists and infiltrate them, and it's just a hero action, so it's probably like -20 diplomatically, and you set up your cult, and then you gain a little bit per turn. But it's like, to do it at a large scale, I mean, you would have to get...
You are a bore, but I'll listen.
Okay, sure. Like, you'd have to have like 10 towns and then put that in all of them, and I guess you'd be getting like 20 per turn off of that for 10,000 gold. You'd be getting 20 per turn, and maybe in 20 turns, like, if you have -400, it gets you back to normal. I don't know. I guess you could also make the argument I'm literally doing nothing else with my... Like, I'm getting so much money right now. So it's like such a low opportunity cost just to throw that down everywhere. Are there any other benefits of that building?
We will make you comfortable.
Okay, I'm like permanently maxed out. Okay, this one's cheaper. I mean, that's 10 with all Beastmen, Norska, Warriors of Chaos, and Tzeentch. That's got that maintenance cost, though. I don't know if improves diplomatic relationships here is like the same thing as this one or not. I'm just gonna play like it doesn't matter. I feel like just getting another army to fight more is like just a better investment of my time and resources. If I have a lot of money, just keep making armies. Like, I could do army buildings in those places.
Dark sorcerer.
Alright, let's just do one more round of these. I mean, this army, like, in and of itself is kind of goofy.
Do not question my wisdom.
Let's get some chosen here. Just for some kind of front line. Obviously, I'm going to try to hand off a lot of these. Then next turn, we can get rid of, like, one of these dudes and one of these dudes. How much are the Exalted Pink Horrors? Are they... Please tell me they're one turn. Oh, it's global. Oh, it's 2 turns on those? Come on, man. Seriously? That's obnoxious. Okay.
To freeze is...
Nope, it's too far. Yeah, I think just keep cranking armies over there. And just send them out places to do things. I feel like that's just probably the best way to go. Instead of goofing around with some of the other options. See, he's already capped on everything. It's raid, I guess.
Take flight. This shall please the great sorcerer.
And that's about to be a fight. Can we? I think we win that. If we're a little spooked, we could get these guys. But that ward is pretty weak.
Not in this world or the other.
These are good. I didn't. Oh, those are anti-large. I didn't realize that. That's kind of an issue, but I think we still beat them. I mean, I've got a lot of halberds. They're just Chaos Warrior halberds, but still. Okay, so guess we can go ahead and get open gates. Just make the sieges a little easier. We have we have like 5,000 books, so it's like, might as well.
Iridescent madness.
I'll look it on time. 42 minutes, okay.
My visions
Okay.
predict failure.
Y'all really think you can hold this, huh?
The goddess forbids it.
That's a lot of range units.
Always scheming.
Now this army is getting a little outscaled by the unit. Like, obviously I'm a high level, we're strong, but we don't want to get too cocky here. Like, these are still at the end of the day like a tier 2 infantry unit. A good one, but still tier 2. Like, these are tier 1. Like, this army's okay, but it's not like
Chaos in
reflective of how powerful I am overall. It's not like the army that we're building in the base right now.
as fate demands.
Okay, is this gonna be... It has walls. Oh, I didn't realize that was a capital. Okay, that's gonna make that
I am changed.
pretty hard, because that steam tank's not gonna do anything. But we've got the birds, we got the flamers, we have a ton of magic.
Who shall I be today?
Let's try it out.
After deception comes death.
Oh, is that Malekith? That's somebody right there. Hold on a second.
My cantrips and capers will have them cursed.
Sure, cool. Oh,
Destruction for all.
okay, they're a little far from home. Alright, let's just fight.
Mortals, here.
Yeah, it's like, this is a place where open gates would be very, very handy. We gotta watch this guy like a hawk, because all those ranged units will just delete him instantly if I fly him too close. Alright. But this is where, you know, having a bunch of, like, Vortex and AoE spells hopefully is gonna come in handy. Their infantry's pretty weak, it's just that those shades are for real, man. That 30, like, super armor-piercing damage. Those things hit like a truck. I mean, really, they're like a tier 3 archer that hits, like, a tier 4 or a tier 5, honestly. Like, they're some of the strongest archers in the game. Like, as far as just their raw damage, if they start hitting you. They do have they have shorter range than things like Way Watchers, but they really freaking hit. And they're, like, decent in combat. They have low armor, but I think they have pretty, like, respectable melee attack, defense, and damage. I don't think there's a weakness in this town as far as vulnerabilities. Maybe I should have picked something other than, like, Nurgle here, or Festus here. Just something that's better at like melee combat. But it's really hard to pass up on Fest. Like, he's so good. It's like, he is still pretty good. He has lots of AoE damage with that aura against especially low-level troops. I don't know. It does suck that I was just thinking of that Ward of Change, that I don't have the thing that you can constantly increase the magic. But having the activatable every 90 seconds or something that increases your power charge. But he does have spell mastery, and he does permanently have the 40% increase to Winds of Magic instead of 20 from Greater Arcane Conduit. So that might end up being more in the long run, because it's always active.
Agents of change. Looking for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Rest the forbidden.
Yeah, we've got that thing going on again where everything's invisible, so they don't know where to go. So we just get to walk in for free. Yeah, it feels really OP. Because they don't know where to go on the walls.
The deceiver's servant.
I assume they see me when I start attacking the gate. Yeah.
Ready for chaos.
Now they're gonna be sending people in through there.
When do we eat? They will succumb. They're dead. Calculating my destination. Look after the resources.
Get me.
The advantage is ours, children. Nurgle's command. Don't risk. Lines of power. That way. Follow. On the move. Nurgle's command.
Return to duty. Fire at will.
Flaming change! Tzeentch's chosen scribes! Of Azure! Of Arcane!
I don't know what. Okay, they're firing on something. Okay, just those dudes.
Endless glorious madness!
Yeah, the flamethrowers just feel like they're just inconsequential right now. Or do we just do a single?
action. Stomping. It is
Where's the town square? This looks like a pretty important one.
Blade Weaver, moving. Azure Arcanologists. Tzeentch's chosen scribes. Warriors of Tzeentch.
Alright, let's get these dudes out of here. Let's just call them 6. Where's the rest of my Air Force over here?
Show us the foe! We are Sigmar's heirs! For the Warhammer!
Okay, yeah, I don't think they had a lot of,
Changing ways. The code is ready. Blue and gold. Scared 9.
dang it, I don't have any, like, meaningful damage. Alright, what are they firing on? Okay, him. Alright, gotta get over here and kill this. Okay, I can use... Does him casting a spell... Will that do anything? They're gonna die. They're too far out of position. Let's just... Okay, whatever. Guess just fire something simple on these dudes. Tower's still going. Okay, we're kind of like doing something here.
Attack! This is right.
Okay, we got hounds. Or treason of Tzeentch here, maybe. Boys, let's go.
Calculating my destination.
Shut that stuff up.
Ready for war!
What are we... Alright, let's back that up. Back that up.
Very well. Strides! Harvest their souls. Mutation is a gift.
Why can't I get over there? I don't... God. Is there some kind of, like, barrier that's just, like, glitched or something? Alright, where's... What are we doing?
Instruments of deception.
Yeah, I don't know what...
Tzeentch shows us.
The changer rewards me. Go disc! There, disc! There! Go!
Spreading infection.
Have I not turned this stupid barrier thing off yet? Yes, thank you. Like, the targeting is some of the most annoying stuff.
Warriors of Tzeentch. We bring madness.
Like, where's the rest of them?
Nurgle's pestilent blue bastard. They die. The love of Nurgle. A new blue.
Alright, we got him. Okay, I think everybody's pretty much healed. I don't have enough for another fleshy abundance. I mean, maybe getting an upgraded thing where I can do a bombardment spell. Because I just can't cast all of these. I did actually use all my power reserves. Maybe that would be worth it. To get the level 2 bombardment or whatever. How much? Oh, wow. Yeah, he killed 450 things with just all the vortex spells. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Pretty strong. I mean, just the fact that you're pretty much always going to have... It's very rare not to get a vortex or like some kind of AoE direct damage spell. So you don't have cooldowns really on him. And you get a discount on the spells. Pretty deep discount. Which is nice. It's possible to get unlucky sometimes with it, but...
Aiding Tzeentch's disciples in this place.
Okay. Well, that's gonna have to be it for this episode. Presumably they have another major army around wherever that dwarf was. Tower of Ultimate Darkness. Now, can I actually get a cool building there? I don't think so. I mean, that is one thing with this faction. It's like every town is basically the same, that there aren't a lot of landmarks. But minor knock. I think there's still enough like really interesting stuff going on here. Okay. Yes, this is what we want. For all the flying lords, all that stuff.
Pandemonium is
I mean, I'm gonna have to press these again. Press these buttons again.
chaos incarnate.
Funnel magic is good, but I think Shadow next.
This win is mine.
This does have a few different AoE spells that can be good. Actually, it has several. So maybe it's fire. The healing magic can be alright. You do have one AoE sort of vortex. You have one sort of minor explosion one. Shadow has the vortex. It has the wind spell. And it has the direct damage spell. Light magic, I think, is in the conversation for worst in the game. I don't know. It's close. You do have banishment. Like, so you have one vortex spell. That's okay. But we're really just looking for a lot of damage. Like, we don't want to be necessarily buffing up. Okay, so the enemy gets siphoned.
And many souls for the master.
Effect intensity increases when nearby allies or enemies cast spells. Okay. That siphon wins, though. What is siphon wins? I don't know. I don't know, what is that like? It's an action. Huh. Alright, I guess we'll just do Shadow. I think we leveled up 3 times. Okay. So it's because he killed all this stuff himself.
Unpredictable, unforeseen,
Ooh.
unholy victory.
We need all of these, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. I don't even honestly know a lot of these. Demon magic sounds destructive. Like, elf magic I think is pretty good. So it's dark and high. Like, harmonious, ice, demon. I'm not as familiar with a lot of those. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that, if you get all of those, that's a 60% discount on Winds of Magic. And then I think there might be some other, like, stuff you can get. Access to a randomly chosen cat. The army will. What does that mean? Accompanying lord? So if you accompany a lord, is that just for free? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, definitely really powerful caster. Okay. Let me just... So I don't have to press all those clicks again. Wait. Hold on, let me see. Okay, we already moved this turn. Dang it. Okay, can I just end the turn? So everybody's moved. This dude has not, but he's in his thing. Okay. Wish there was a faster way to like flip through this. Rakdo Gorge. Book. Okay, that's what I just took over. Really? Okay. Well, they're making a lot of money there. Yeah, alright. Let's upgrade that one. It's 200 extra gold a turn. I think 200 gold for 3,000, that's like that's like 15 turns. That's pretty reasonable. I mean, it's going to take 10 turns to make it, so you could still make the argument, well, you said the game was going to be over before 30 turns. That's probably true. But we'll start it and see. We can always cancel it if we need to. But there, in my mind, there's a difference between being able to at least pay for itself in 30 turns. Or in 15 turns. 200 gold a turn versus 100 gold a turn. Clip with Cane. So still not an amazing investment, but okay, we're gonna complete this, and then that's gonna give all of our units plus 10 armor piercing, I think. Should have been done, you know, 8 turns ago, but I can't read apparently. So that's 100 gold a turn. It does give me plus 50% though. I do have like 1 billion gold, I guess. Maybe I'm just supposed to hold my nose and just upgrade them all anyways, because YOLO. Why is Marienburg not... Oh, it got sacked again? Well, somebody will build a port there eventually. Okay. I think that's it. Little disappointed with Lord of Change's like Lord abilities are just like intangible. I figured they would have like something else that gave more magic. At least that thing that the miner dude had. What? What is spawnified? I guess we'll figure that out next time. Whoa, hold up. How did we go from plus 8,000 down to... I guess because we sacked all these places. Really? Is that what happened? Okay, well they're gonna repair it though. Maybe those sack things aren't worth it. I mean, I did get a big infusion of gold, but if it went from like 6,000 per turn, I mean, it was gonna go down a little bit.
Let me think about it.
Where's Witchwood? Here?
I weave the living forest.
They destroyed all of their buildings. Why would that be good, though? Why would I want that? I mean, just from like a design standpoint, like I do want it because it advances my campaign, and I do get the plus 10 weapon damage, which is huge. But like, why does it have to have the green skin just randomly? Like, it doesn't even make any thematic sense. it is like random chaos showing up, but like this is not good strategically to destroy all their buildings.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
The deceiving heart.
I mean, I guess it's just like while they're busy with that, messing around with all that, if you're actually down there and you just sacked it, then they kind of cover for you. Like those greenskins are raising hell and they're going to be... It's going to mean they can't focus on you or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty rough. I'm going to have to like reevaluate using those sack buildings because that's not worth it to get a little infusion of, you know, 20, 30,000 gold every now and then to take down your overall money by 6,000 per turn. I think Witchwood just went, by itself, just went from giving me like 2,000 gold a turn to nothing. Okay. Anyways, I mean, obviously it's okay. We're still in okay financial shape. It's just like, should I be doing these buildings again or not? I'll have to look around and see. But, anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you next time.